What's going on, music producers? It's Curtis King of Airbit.com answering the question, what should you send when you're sending your beats off to rappers who are potential buyers or potential opportunities for placement? Let's talk about it.
Airbit.com.
Music producers, whether you're submitting your beat off to a potential customer, a tag beat, I hope, whether you're submitting your beat off for potential placement, you know, there's different rules that apply to how to send stuff through and to make sure that you save your own butt in the process. Now, when you're sending beats off to a potential customer, generally a tagged beat is appropriate enough to do that. You know, you want to tag it, how can I put this? You want to tag it with some class. We talked about in another video, you don't want to just tag beats with a bunch of different tags that make it impossible for the artist to demo themselves over the beat, because, you know, a lot of times we fall in love with, and I say we because I'm an artist as well, but we fall in love with a beat and we just love the idea of the beat until we hear our voice over it, or we start to write to it and we start to realize, I like the beat, but it's not necessarily for me. So it's important that you do leave the opportunity sometimes for your customers to demo your product. Now, on the flip side, when you're submitting off for placement, let's just break it down before we even get to the music business lingo and jargon of that. Let's break it down to what it really is. You are sending your product to a person that you don't know, right? And I know a general rule of thumb when you're sending out beats for placement is to either leave one tag or no tag at all for a lot of people, but you are sending a product of yours for free to someone you don't know. Now, obviously, that is okay in a lot of people's minds because of the potential opportunity this can present for your career, for the potential opportunity this can present for relationships in a business. So a lot of people do that. I've done it where I've sent out a beat with no tag, you know, because at the end of the day, I just needed to get a foot inside the door. But that was my particular goal. What is your goal right now when you're sending this beat? Do you want a placement? Do you want an opportunity for you to build a relationship with them? Well, depending on what your goal is, it's going to change your approach. Now, if my approach was I want to build a relationship and I want to send an email of beats that is going to not only spark the interest, but require them to get a hold of me to get more of the beat, then I would probably end up sending like a 2 minute and a half instrumental that gives you an idea of what the beat is. I may even attach the full instrumental with 2 tags, one in the beginning, one at the end. And just that way, I know that when that final product is done, it's not gonna just hit it's not gonna just hit the social medias and SoundClouds, because they're going to want to get one of those tags off because aesthetically it's just not going to be sound. Now, some rappers don't give a damn and they will rap over both of your tags and not care. I just had a situation where Kodak Black answered my infamous tag, "Why didn't you pay for this beat?" And he said, "Because I'm a robber." So some of these producers, rappers, do not care about that, but it's important that you protect yourself in there. You know, it's important that you attach confidentiality agreements that when somebody opens this is the agreement that we're having from this, so that you're able to at least have some kind of trail. How can I put this? Some kind of paper trail that shows this was the agreement, at least the verbal agreement of them opening this email or taking any of the items within the email. It's something that it can't always foolproof hold you up in court, but it's at least something that shows that you had that in mind once you sent these beats off. So when you're sending beats, you know, I always say, make sure that you're sending your bangers and really sending beats that are going to draw the interest of that person to want to hear more music from you, because you're not going to just get it out the gate. It's very rare that you could just send 3 beats off and this person says, "These are all perfect. I want these for the placement of my project. Here's the major label's number. They're going to contact you." That's just not how it works. A lot of time the music business runs very slow motion. So what I would do is I would attach 3 instrumentals. I'll at least put about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That way I feel like if they really, really love it, they have to get in contact with me, and at least the right person's getting in contact with me. You know, my thing is I do not send over stems or the other files until we have talked about some kind of business. What is my goal in this? Is my goal to be compensated, or is my goal to be credited? I hope your goal is both of them. But for some people, they're at a different level, and at some point in time, it was more valuable for me to get credited for my work than it was to get paid. But now, as we have transitioned, and now this generation of producers, as I like to call them, is starting to form, we want to be paid and we want our credit, and we deserve that because we created the foundation of this particular song. So that being said, just be very careful the way that you approach it. There's nothing wrong with sending full beats. I would say that generally I don't like to send more than 3 beats because I feel like if you can't get your point across in 3 beats that you're a beast, and this person doesn't know you and they don't know that you're a beast by 3 beats, you're not gonna do it with 6 or 7. It's just not gonna happen. So stay within 2 or 3 beats. I think 1 beat is a bold move. That says so much more about your confidence in your work. So you send 1 beat over and it's like, dang. And if it's a banger, this person will be on your line. Leave your phone number and all the contact information, because here's the thing about it. You get producers who blame rappers for not contacting them, and they don't have some kind of signature, Gmail signature that shows, hey, this is my information. Call me. Here's my cell phone. Here's my house phone. Here's my Skype. Here's my whatever. You can't expect them all to hit you through email. They're not sitting there behind a keyboard responding to emails. They have people who do that for them. But if they can't get your contact information, if they can't hit you up directly, what do you expect them to do if they want to move things forward? They expect you to come find them after the word of the song gets around. I know it's a crazy business sometimes, but this is the way it is. You got to make sure that you stay proactive if you're going to involve yourself in sending records off. Now, this is my opinion about the situation. What do you feel about this? You know, what do you have in terms of sort of your requirements or your list of things that you do when you send beats off? We encourage engagement. Please leave a comment below. Once again, this is Curtis King of Airbit.com. Have a good one.
Airbit.com.
Music producers, don't forget to subscribe to the Airbit channel right now.